Investing into something, right, for a long period of time means that you believe in it more than just the short term. So when I look at XRP and I say that it's going to higher and higher prices, it may not be for just this bull run. It might be for the next bull run. It might be for what we consider as a bullish decade for cryptocurrency. Because we got to understand that, we've had bullish decades for different sectors, and those positions or those businesses have moved a heck of a lot and have done so much, right? And have been able to be worth multiple trillions of dollars, have been able to make billions upon billions of dollars and donate to charities and all the good and bad things, and probably evade taxes that they did, right? This is cryptocurrency. It's a whole different animal. And the way we look at this sector, for normal people may look at this sector and it's like, I don't understand how it even works. But people that understand crypto look at this sector and they go, okay, we can see a lot more growth than what we've seen in the past with other speculative industries and sectors. So why am I bringing this up? Because when I talk about prices, I talk about XRP, right? And I say it can go to this price or this price or this price. This doesn't mean that it's going to be this year. It could be next year. It could be the year after that. It could be the next bull run. It could be all of that, right? And that's the reason why I bring up these higher prices that it can get to. But it doesn't mean that it's going to happen today or tomorrow, right? It means that within my time period of holding XRP, I'm going to see all of these levels get hit. Now, some of them are definitely more speculative than others and more unbelievable than others. As you get to multiple tens of trillions of dollars, it may be unbelievable. But the ones that are more short term, and as you see it get to 1 trillion, 2 trillion, 3 trillion, and all of that, are definitely a lot more obtainable and people can start to get behind. But then again, they look at those crazy numbers and they're like, you know what, I don't even believe you on this. And I'm putting my money where my mouth is because I'm invested into these plays, and I'm going to continue to stay invested into these plays and take profit as time goes on. So in this video, 2 minutes and 30 seconds in this video, we're going to be talking about XRP, the price that I have for XRP as we look at it for this year, as we look at it for the bull run, the start of the bull run, the continuation of the bull run. How far do I expect it to go this year? So guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. Guys, if you want to check out my link for BTCC, feel free to do so. If you specifically use my link, you will get a 10% deposit bonus, and you can get up to $10,055 of extra bonuses. So feel free to check out that link down below. And you can leverage trade all you want. You can trade outright. You can demo trade. You can do everything that you want to do with your cryptocurrency balance and wallet. So feel free to check it out. It honestly is a very, very good platform. So anyways, let's go ahead and dive into where XRP stands today and kind of my prediction as to where I believe XRP is going for this year. So currently, XRP stands at $2.17. It's up by $323 or 323.44% in the last year. We've seen it grow from a level of 50 cents all the way up to a high of $3.40, back down to $2.17 is where we are seeing it right now. This is not the lowest point after the high point, but it is still lower than where we've seen at that high point and where we are currently. It is currently at a $127 billion market cap, seeing $2.02 billion worth of volume, up 16% in the last 24 hours. And if we look at the circulating supply, it's about 58.75 billion coins that's in circulating supply. Now, again, we've seen all these higher prices. We've seen the level of it getting to $3.40. We've seen the market cap, up to $190 billion, breaking the all-time high in the market cap, not breaking the all-time high in the price, because all-time high in the price is in 2018, 7 years ago, at $3.84 when it had much less supply and it was at a much lower market cap. Okay, but we did see $130 billion market cap at one point, and now we're seeing $190 billion market cap. I believe this can go way further than just 190. And we look back at all the times when people said this is not even going to $100 billion market cap again. It's over. It's all said and done with. And now it's reaching double that point of $200 billion. So whoever those people were, shut your mouth. You're wrong, right? It's going to get to a 100. It's going to get to a 200. It's going to get to a 3, 4, 5, $600 billion market cap. And there's nothing you could say or do to stop it from doing that, right? XRP is going to be majorly successful. Now, when you say it's going to be majorly successful, how much do you believe that this is going to go to? Because there's so many predictions that are out there. Right? XRP to $100, XRP to $1,000, XRP to $2,000, $10,000, $30,000, $100,000. Many different predictions that are out there. Now, those predictions, some of them I've seen actually put a timeline on it and say that it's going to be $100,000 by the end of the year. It's going to be $100,000 by the end of next year, the next bull run. I'm not looking at that, right? We're trying to look at what are more of the realistic levels that I believe it's going to get to for this year. We got 7 months left in 2025. We haven't really seen altcoins pick up at all. We've seen XRP make a move. We've seen Jasmine Coin make a move. We've seen various positions that have made moves, but they haven't actually exploded like we expected them to. So with XRP sitting at $2.16 and already is up 323% over the last year, how far do I believe that this is going to go? Is it going to be at a break even, or is it going to get to a point where it looks like it falls once it reaches, December or January? Yeah, it's December. December of 2024 is when we really saw this pick up. Actually, it was November of 2024 is when we saw it pick up. So when it gets to November, are we going to be at a loss? Are we going to be at break even? Or are we going to be at a higher point? Now, I believe we're going to be at a higher point. What are the levels that I believe it's going to get to? Now, just to break it down simply, I believe we're going to hit a level of $5. I believe we're going to get up to a level of $10 and maybe find a way to resist from a level of 15 or 20. Now, that's just a simple breakdown as to why I see that happening. But if we get into a more in-depth breakdown and look at the market cap that it would be at those levels, let me go ahead and fix this and change this to, 75? So 58.75 billion coins that are in circulating supply. If we go to my exit plan spreadsheet, I have an exit plan spreadsheet where I plan on taking profit at multiple levels. Now, I only have one level that I plan on taking profit here, listed on this spreadsheet here, which is not my main spreadsheet, but it would be 50,000 XRP at a level of $5. That would be a $300 billion market cap. I see XRP reaching a multiple $trillion market cap next year. However, this year, do I see it getting to the $1 trillion market cap level? I can't say that I do, and the reason why is because of buyers and sellers. The simple aspect of buyers and sellers really tells me that we're going to see resistance points as we see very high levels. Remember, there are people that are still holding from 50 cents. There are people that are still holding from 17 cents. So if you have that there, I have run into many people that are like, if it reaches a level of $10, I'm out, because that means that I have multiple millions of dollars. And I'm like, that is great for you. Fantastic. But what does that do for the overall position? Well, it hurts it in a way. It creates more selling pressure, and then you see bigger sellers, larger amounts that are coming out, which then creates some panic, some, I guess, I wouldn't say FOMO. FOMO starts to push it up, but you see a lot of panic and fear, uncertainty, and doubt into it. And, they maybe start selling a little bit, and it gets down to a little bit of a lower level from $10 down to $7, or even back down to $5. But the point is I see multiple levels. $5 as a significant level. I see $10 as a significant level. $15, $20 significant levels, because they're numbers that everybody looks at and goes, all right, these are the goals, right? $20 is a $1 trillion market cap. When it gets to a point where it's at a $1 trillion market cap, which I guess you can fight and say it would be a little bit less, when it gets to a $1 trillion market cap, that is a major significant level that no other cryptocurrency has reached besides Bitcoin. And maybe Ethereum will find a way to do that. If Ethereum reaches it first, then it may not be as a significant level for XRP, because it's not the first cryptocurrency outside of Bitcoin to reach $1 trillion. But it's still something that we look at and go, I mean, what are people doing? What is everybody else doing? So my levels that I'm looking for in my strategy, $5, I expect that to get to and break through that point. But then as we reach a level of $10 for this year, $10 and $15, that's probably my level and where I believe we're going to see it kind of settle in at for the end of this year. And that's with all positive things that are happening into altcoin season, actually seeing altcoin season thrive. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But know that this is not just my only strategy for this year. This is my strategy for XRP. I have a price strategy. I do expect it to reach these levels before the end of 2025, but if it doesn't, it's not going to kill my overall strategy with XRP because it can just continue through 2026. But I'm telling you, this is what I believe is going to happen. We're going to see a level of $5. We're going to see a resistance at maybe 70 to or $7 or $8 to $7 or whatever. Maybe even a level of $9, because those are significant levels. And as it approaches 10, you're going to see investors that are like, look, I mean, I'm hella profitable. I might as well not even hold on to all my XRP. I might as well just let it go. When it comes down, I'll buy more. That's what people look to do. So between $10 and $15 is kind of where I see it. But it could be to reach the significant point of $1 trillion. That could be the level that kind of turns it all around a little bit to create that peak bounce where you have that resistance point at 1 trillion or close to it, fall back down, resist, get to a level where it's comfortable that it retraced, especially for cryptocurrency, and then bounce off of that to start skyrocketing for the new year. So I want to know what you guys think about this. Where do you believe that it's going? I wanted to throw some realistic numbers at some people, but I still do see so much higher of XRP getting to levels of 30, 40, 50, $100. Honestly, I won't have much above $100. I won't have much XRP left over above $100, but I still do expect it to get to these levels as time goes on. It could be this year, it could be next year, it could be next bull run. But the point is that these price levels are going to be hit, and whether it creates many different opportunities, this is why when you see $5 and you're able to gain a lot, you can take some of that profit, leave it on the side. And then when the bear market hits, you can reinvest into many things that have a lot of potential, just like XRP, or reinvest into XRP. Whatever you feel is necessary. Guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Also, let me know what you think about these numbers down below. And let me know where you believe that it's going. Do you believe it's going to $100 by the end of the year, $1,000 by the end of the year, or like I said, get to between 15 to 20 and then make its moves as you see 2026. But yeah, hit that like button and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.